I met back up with the pack here. You know, this is scouting, blazing trail, just covering new ground, new territory. Well, went to go start the sled last night, and just completely dead. So, charged the battery last night. Oh, I don't want to get in there now. My other garage was heated. That was electric heat, but it did the job. Kept things beauty and warm. But this is not a heated garage. Got a wood stove behind me here, but it obviously I don't have it going all the time. I'm gonna explore a new area today. Make sure I don't strip this battery bolt, harness bolt off, but explore a new area today. Maybe cut some timber. This is a trail I haven't taken in a couple of years. It's a totally new spot, but last time I was here was pretty wide open. I'll know right away if there's sled tracks or not, but I'm just going to be looking for wolf tracks, see if I can locate another pack. I'm kind of a, what do you call, you know, I love to torture myself. You know, you got a pack that you know is around. Excuse me. Sorry, it's about minus 25. So excuse the sniffles. You know you have a pack around, but sometimes you just want to like get out and about. It's just like ice fishing. You want to kind of just try something new, go to a different area, hit a couple different lakes, see what's going on. Like I had that big dog there I posted on my page. I don't have a photo of him or her. I'd assume it's a male. But I mean, the track was like my hand. I mean, I'm a size 13 boot. My hand, like it was almost as big as my hand. Like I got pretty big boots. So, you know, I know my original pack's got some big dogs in it. My last one from that pack, not Franklin's pack, but my pack was 116, 115 pounds. Beautiful black with a white crest on his chest. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but I mean, I don't plan on filling a wolf tag today. But if it happens, it happens. Or if I see a coyote, smack them. That'll be a wolf tag. But yeah, just get out, cut some timber, and make some noise, blaze some trail, and see what I can get into. Okay. Come on, girl. All right. Hers. Two minutes into my ride. Literally 2 minutes. You can see the trail. It's pretty open. Looks like he was digging. Or she. Check this out. Not too big. Goes up into the bush there. So you can see there's a little spot. Kind of don't want to step on the tracks. Oh yeah. Oh yes, baby. That's a good mark there. There's one. So it was heading this way. You can see, is that piss? Looks like I was digging. Interesting. Look, someone left a teapot. How dare they? Never ceases to amaze me. Just unloaded. And I'm sorry for not wearing a helmet. I'm going like 5K an hour. I'm looking for deadfall, standing deadfall. Anyways, okay, back on the sled. I don't even know why I wear my glasses, to be honest with you. They just get fogged up. All right. A little bit of a open kind of muskeg. There's the Blaze Trail. I haven't really got into the bush per se. I'm still just off the road, but there's a nice poplar. There's a Widowmaker. Cut you down first. And load the big Alaskan sleigh up. Maybe I should measure the sled first. Gotta sharpen the blade. Ooh. Sweaty. Ugh. This is one of those times where I totally gapped. Didn't bring the chainsaw kit. Brought the case, brought the oil, brought the gas. I don't have the little screwdriver. The gas cap's just like concreted on there. That'll do her. That's why you always keep multi-tool with you. As Les Stroud, Survivor Man, says, you sweat, you die. And the other one is, you know, I'm out here, middle of nowhere, surviving for my TV show. And you never know, I might snap a twig or get an ankle in the eye. Sorry, that's an inside joke. It's actually snap an ankle or get a twig in the eye. But we switched it up. Anyways, I'm gonna get her gassed up here and finish this up. Pretty decent little haul off this one little poplar. Anyways, you guys have all seen wood cutting. No one needs to watch me do this. Cheers. It's been a minute. I'd end up doing 2 loads. I overloaded the sleigh. And I was on a little bit of a slope and I was not able to move. And it's also been a minute since I've had this sled out working as hard as it is. Although, check this out. Hello. And then there's fox track there too, but that's fresh. That's like, I mean, that's not like right now, but look at the toe drag. Wow, okay. You know, people say, oh, there's not that many. Look at the sun. Beautiful. Oh, there's not that many wolves up here. You know, a lot of people go fishing, right? They don't see wolves. They don't, stuff all over me. They don't see the wolves. They don't look for the tracks. But once you start paying attention, start to recognize there's wolves everywhere you go, especially everywhere you sled. Like everywhere you snowmobile, like those wolves are on your sled tracks. These animals, moose, deer, everything, they don't want to travel in deep snow. So when we pack down trails like I'm doing right now, like I'm blazing this trail, no one's been down here. I mean, I was just cutting wood probably 200 yards behind me here. Anyways, I'm going to continue on. I think based on the maps, there's a little creek up here. I might stop there, see if it's flowing. Maybe grab a little drinky poo. Yeah, I don't know what's going on today. I keep forgetting things. I forgot my water, but whatever. We still got another, I don't know, hour until I'm kind of out of light until it gets down below the trees there, but I'm not too worried about it. We'll pack up the rifle if I have to, but let's continue on. Remember I said, I'm like, I don't know why I wear my glasses because they just fog up. I broke them. So I'm going to just super glue them because that's just the thing to do. Why not? Till I get a new pair. But such is life. If you're not out in the bush doing things, if you don't get off the couch, you don't break things, you know? So you can't even be upset about when you break things. You really can't. I mean, obviously a little bit upset, but then I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Who cares? I'd rather be out here half blind. Whatever. Just coming through a muskeg here. I can go through here. Obviously it's a little bit of a canopy. It's about my height. When I come back through here, if I end up baiting in this area, I don't want to be, if I'm coming through at night, protect your eyes. Like I said earlier, Les Stroud, you don't want a twig in the eye, especially when I don't have glasses on, because they're broken. But the thing that, obviously common sense, but Franklin taught me, is that's a good example right here. When you're walking, so right here, this little branch, when you're walking through a trail, I'm 6'1", 6'2". So Franklin, when he walked in front of me, he's snapping twigs at his height. I go through, I have to snap twigs at my height. Excuse me for the facial right in the face. Because then when we walk out at night, whether we got a wolf in the sleigh or whatever, I don't get something in my eye. I've gotten twigs in the eye before. It's not fun. Obviously, like, that's common sense. Everyone knows, like, oh, break twigs. Most people, like, they'll just hold them, right? They'll hold them to the side and they'll let them whip back. Especially if you got someone behind you, you know, golly, you better be back 10 feet. Because I've got twigs in the eye that way. So I'm going to take this little canopy down so that when I screw through here, shoot through, whatever you want to. I'm lost for words, my mouth is frozen. If it's night, I'm not going to be smacking my head off things or getting things in the eye. I just heard something run through the bush there to my left. I don't see anything. Anyways, continue on. I just realized all this, maybe not that, this is diamond willow. So if I strip that down, that would look beautiful. Underneath the bark, it's just gorgeous. There's not too many unique pieces here, but it's gorgeous. Franklin has made beautiful furniture out of this stuff. But I'm definitely going to come back for this, because the thing is, I'll insert a little clip here if I can download the guy's video on YouTube. I can't remember his name, but he's like, he's got a rabbit farm, I think, and he skins all his rabbits. And sorry, my hands are frozen. He tans them in willow bark. And anyways, I'll insert the little clip if I can download it, give him some credit, because I never knew that. So I'd love to try willow bark tanning wolf pelt, but you'd have to probably leave it in the solution for probably months. But anyway, so there's tons of rabbit. Tons of rabbit. And I am in a beautiful, I'm gonna get snowed on here, beautiful canopy. Just behind me is in like an open spot. I'll film it on the way back. But there's multiple runs that they could come in. So there's an old, I don't think you guys can see it, it's down below here. Well, I can show you. I met back up with the pack here. So see that canopy there? So I like this, because what I'm looking for, so now I'm like, maybe, let's see. Ooh, I had those gloves on, and those gloves, they're right here, are now frozen. I just got so wet from doing that wood. So I'm at 1,250 feet elevation. Just under 7K. But Wolf Trail and they kind of diverge over here, but it's a little bit of a clearing. Not clearing, but there's kind of like this trail I'm on, and it's all canopy in here. So I wish I had my trapper's license, even though I don't even think you can. This isn't a trap line by any means. I wish I was indigenous. I wish I was native, so I could trap these wolves. Anyways, Ontario, way to go. But what my plan is I'm looking for a perfect area, and I haven't really found it yet, where I have 3 or 4 trees to bring a couple like 2x8s or 2x6 or something, and do what Franklin did and build a little like tree fort, essentially. I could do a ground blind. I want to switch things up. Yeah, I'm just looking at all these trees, and they're pretty, like some of them are mature, but they're pretty immature. But there's tons of rabbit. I could set snares to rabbit, even though they would get taken by the lynx and the wolf. There's wolf tracks right behind me. Like everywhere I look. I want to continue down. It's narrowing in. Like I got out of that muskeg, went another about 3K, and now it's kind of narrowing in again, but I like this. Apologies for all the pauses. I'm like really thinking about things. And I wanted to move this tree out of the way, if I can. Yeah, baby. All right. I don't want to put it on the trail. All right, yeah, I don't want to put it on their trail as I snowmobile down the middle of their trail. Whatever. They should be happy that I'm snowmobiling, because then they don't gotta walk in deep snow. Looks like I've kind of converged onto a couple different trails here. That's where I came from. Look at that. And I was breaking branches, and a grouse flew up, scared the shit out of me. Trail. So looks like an old scrap piece of metal or something over here. This is the highway. Lots of rabbit. I don't know what the tracks are though. Like I can't make out, but like that is. Okay. Set some snares up. Look at that. Get her done, eh? Okay, well, I'm gonna loop back. There's another trail. See what else is going on. I didn't really pick back up on those wolf tracks. But they're around. I know they're around. So there's some big, tall standing timber back here. I'll show you guys. That's kind of, I think, where I want to set up. Some nice big jack pine. Really old jack pine. So anyways, I can continue. That sounded like it hurt. Beautiful bush. Look at this. So I don't know where that goes. So let's go down there. I picked up back just with a single dog. I'm gonna break these. I gotta be careful. It's cold. There we go. Okay, onward and upward. This is the good thing about getting out, okay? Sorry, just fixing my gas can again. I think I gotta make a box. You just put like a strap across here. Sorry, make a box, put a strap across here so it holds the box in, and then put all my gear in there. Because then I can put all my other, if I'm collecting wood or whatever, eh? But, so this is the good thing about getting out. So there's wolf tracks, tow drag. Come through, and here's the muskeg. So that's where, so I just came back around looped. So I don't know how many kilometers that was. From here it was 3K, and then I think I was at about 7. So here I was about 4-ish K, and then I was 7 where it tucked in, and there was all that canopy. This is good. And by no means did I blaze this trail. This is much just be an old trapper's trail or something from back in the day. My face is frozen. Oh my gosh. But the cool thing is this is a circuit. So I looped around where I converged with those other trails. Now I could have kept going, but I don't know. It probably goes for miles and miles and miles and miles. Looped around, this is where it brought me. So think of this. Common sense prevails. It tells me if I bait anywhere in this area, I just blaze this, okay? And there's still some stuff I gotta break down. I couldn't move a couple logs that are frozen in the ground, but whatever, I got over them okay. But I'm just looking around with these big trees. Like, look at these. Like, there's one, way too far apart, obviously, but the bolt keeps opening on my freaking rifle. Last time my bolt opened on my rifle, I saw a wolf in a bay, and I kneeled down to shoot, and the trigger was soft because the bolt was half cocked, like literally. So I went to go shoot, it was soft, had to click it down. By the time I clicked it down, I came around a point where I used to leave my sled on Red Lake. And anyways, by that time it was looking right at me and starting to run, but whatever, just wasn't meant to be. But look at these timbers. So a couple decent sized ones here. That one, but they're kind of in a straight line. Like this one, and this one. I can't really do much with those. I can't really do much with this one or that one. I mean, I just don't have enough space or room. Like, that's what I would need right here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. 1, 2, 3. And if I wanted, so those could be my 3 corners, corner, and then right where I'm standing, if I wanted, I could just cut one of these trees and just bring a cinder block or a flat cinder block out so it doesn't sink into the ground come spring, and put it on there, and then just nail the crap out of it and then sit up there. But the thing is look, I have way too much brush in front of me. So I don't know, I'll keep looking around. There's so many trees in here, I just gotta find the right set and then get a shooting lane. And this might not be the area, but I like this muskeg because it's open, but it's so closed around it where they're gonna feel protected. So neat, awesome. What a beautiful day. A little bit of timber. Got a little sweat going. Did my workout already today. Look at that moon. You can hear a helicopter in the background. There she be. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. You know, this is scouting, blazing trail, just covering new ground, new territory, and I'm glad you could join along. No shots let off today with the old rifle. I had to give her a shine. She's got a bunch of snow and ice on it right now. Always make sure your barrel's clear when you get home, unload, thaw it out, and then check it for all that rust and all that stuff. And you got to take care of your tools, right? And that's what a firearm is. It's a tool. It's not a weapon. It's a tool. So anyone that calls it a weapon is incorrect. Technically, these could be a weapon if I hit you with it, or anything could be a weapon if I hit you with it. But anyways, such is life. Everyone's got their own terminology. Firearm's a tool in my opinion. But you know, if you got a rifle in the bush, it's one thing. It's a tool. But if you have a handgun downtown Toronto, yeah, maybe that's more of a weapon. You know what I mean? So there's a time and place. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Lots of chatting, lots of chatter in this video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. Just trying to really spread the knowledge, what I've learned. Like I said before, I don't want to share too much with what Franklin's kind of done in his 30 years. That's his knowledge. Don't get me wrong. I think a lot of things that I've learned has corroborated with a lot of the things that I see him do, which is super cool to see someone do something for 30, 40 years. And I mean, he learned from his father. And I mean, my dad doesn't trap or hunt, but I learned how to fish from my dad. You know, there's all these very simple techniques that I always go back to, like with trout fishing or whatever. My dad loved muskie fishing and all sorts of fishing, but yeah, it's just kind of neat how you just merge with someone else's knowledge. Not entirely, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Anywho, one last little view. And everyone have a wonderful evening. Love you guys. Thank you for the support. And stay tuned.